Hey YouTube family, how you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. It's a new amp day. More of a curious amp day. I got a COOLMUSIC 50 watt amplifier from Amazon. I just finished unboxing it and I thought, you know what? I should probably hit record on this. Maybe inquiring minds would like to know, as would I. Anyway, let's have a look. So the amp came in this box, nice thick cardboard box, very well packaged, I gotta say. And there it is. The COOLMUSIC 50 watt 2-channel amplifier, available on Amazon for $184. Taxes in, shipped to my door. I've never seen a $184 2-channel 50 watt amplifier, transistor, tube, or otherwise, brand new. Either this is just an amazing deal for whatever this is, or it's super highly over exaggerated. But you know, I got it on, I got it plugged in. I haven't even touched the dials yet. The dials are all set at 0, as you can see. So it's got input, it's got the clean volume, and then the low, mid, high work for the clean and the drive. So the clean is just a single volume. There isn't like a volume and gain or volume and master. Then there's a reverb dial, auxiliary and headphones, and that's pretty much it. And then there's a switch right here for the drive channel. So on the back there's absolutely nothing, just your input power. And that's it. Really nice grill cloth. Super nice Tolex job. This thing weighs 18 pounds. It's pretty light for a 50 watt amp that's a combo and has a 10-inch speaker. So I thought this thing might be a good little addition for either videos if it sounds good, or just to take to the country band practice spot. And I just leave it there. But anyway, we'll see. Let's get right into it. So I'm just using my Musi Telecaster, and I'm using my little pedal board that I built in just a recent video. And we're gonna, see if this thing can handle pedals, see what the drive channel's like. Just gonna get right down to it. All right, let's do this. So I'm not set up with dual cameras, so you're gonna have to trust me on these settings. I'll tell you as I make adjustments. All right, so we're just going to start with the clean channel. I'm going to turn the low, the mids, the highs, all at 12 o'clock. And the reverb I'm going to leave off. We're just going to check the dry sound. And all right, I'm on. Tuner's on. Okay, I'm going to bring the volume to 9 o'clock. Well, it's kind of like a hum there. Okay, here we go. Holy. Okay, so that's a quarter volume, and as you can tell, it's not very loud. I call BS on 50 watts. I never heard a 50 watt amp at quarter volume be this quiet. Let's try half. Maybe it's got one of those knobs where all of a sudden, just like jumps in at you. Okay, so half volume, same settings at half. It's dead quiet. You can hear me talk over it. Full volume on a 50 watt amp. You can hear it now, but I bet you can still hear my voice over it, right? And I'm not screaming, so there's no way that that's putting out 50 watts. And I know tubes and transistors and, whether, it's a D class or C class circuitry, it's all different. I understand. But let's agree that a 50 watt amp is going to be a loud amp. Right? Like 50 watts is typically good enough for stage use with a drummer I don't think you'd hear this over a drummer. Let's see if we can get some decent tone out of this. I'm gonna crank the lows, crank the mids, and crank the highs and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if we can get this sounding decent here. The lows at 3 o'clock, the mids at 2 o'clock, and the highs at 7 o'clock. Let's try that. A little snappier. Highs totally off. The lows at 9 o'clock. The mid's totally off. Mid's full. It's like you can't get a snappy tone out of this at all. So lows are back at half, mids are full, and the high is at half. Alright, so lows are at 2 o'clock, mids at full, and highs at 11. Middle position. And neck. Alright, let's add some compressor. Let's go in the bridge position. So this is without compressor. This is with compressor. Let's try some delay. This is without delay. This is with delay. Just a quick slap back. Let's try compressor and delay. MXR Timmy Drive. Oh, wait. The bass knob's a little high there. Alright, so regular tone, a little bit of drive, some Clarksdale overdrive. It's not terrible with drive, it's just not loud. Let's try booster pedal. So this is a 3 decibel boost. So this is normal. Boost on. That kicks it in. See, this amp should be that loud without the boost on. And then, right? Because this just doesn't feel like a 50 watt amp to me at all. Stack drives. Reverb. I'll put it at half. Holy lifting, what? It's like a super long tail reverb. Here's the reverb at full. I always wonder how pedal manufacturers and amp manufacturers and just, you know, digital effects manufacturers or whatever, when do they not test their stuff before they box it up and ship it out? Like, anybody in that place who's ever picked up a guitar or heard one would know that that is totally unusable. Like, why would you even have an amp that would do that? Even single notes sound terrible. So this is half. This is a quarter. Even that, the tail is like never ending. And it's like an out of phase reverb. Like your chord goes pitchy, right? I don't know if that's coming through on the video, but anyway, definitely wouldn't use that reverb. Turn on the gain channel. I'm not going to change the EQ. I'm going to leave everything where it is. So there's the gain channel. I'm going to put the volume at half. Actually, probably at 3. I'll put the volume at 3/4 because this amp is not loud. And then we'll start with the gain knob. That's at 9 o'clock. So that's at 1/4. Take the gain to half. Wow, listen to that hum. Hey? Holy smokes. Oh. Alright, that's it. We're done. Review's over. This thing sounds terrible. It got some really good reviews on Amazon, which is another reason why I bought it. The reviews were good, and the price was awesome. And it's 50 watts, and it's a combo, and it's got an actual 10-inch speaker. It's not like a small little 6-inch speaker, or, you know. But this thing, I don't know. I guess if you were just home learning to play, you know, chords, you could hear it, right? I guess you get what you pay for, right? This thing sounds harsh. Like it wasn't loud, but my ears are tired. Like from hearing that frequency all the time. It's like you can't dial in a nice, thick, articulate, kind of punchy frequency with this thing. Like not even close. Now maybe if we change the speaker, but the problem is to put a good speaker in there, it would cost more than the amp. However, I got Jensen P10R speaker in this cabinet, which is the same speaker in a Fender Pro Junior. So let's pop the screen off this. We'll pull the speaker out. I'll modify a speaker cord, and we'll connect this amp to this speaker and see what it gives us. Just carefully going to take a small flat tip screwdriver, and I'm just going to slide it between the grill cloth just to get this. Oh, see, it's coming. There we go. Oh, wait. What? Okay, so look at that. There's Velcro in here, all the way down there, and 2 little spots at the top, 2 little spots at the bottom, and here, but there's no Velcro on the back cover. Either they forgot to put the Velcro on the back of this, or they realized they didn't need it, I guess. Alright, so this is just a 10-inch speaker. They got 4 screws holding it in place. I unplugged it in the back. Just going to pop this sucker out. What? Oh, look at that! These are wood screws. They're not like threaded into anything. These are just, this speaker is just screwed into the baffle board. And it's MDF. Well, that's weird. I've never seen that before. Just going to take this out carefully. All right, so we got 2 leads. Lots of leads to work with. Pop that off. Pop that off. All right, so unbranded speaker, super light. Very, very thin. I don't know. I don't know what they use. But maybe that's why this thing doesn't sound good or isn't loud. Alright, so inside of the cab, it's great. This thing is really well made. See how the speaker is just screwed into the actual baffle board material? I got an old speaker cable here. And what I did with the other end is I just cut it. So I got 2 wires sticking out. So I'm just going to coil these up as tightly as I can, like this. And I'm going to take this end of the speaker cable and plug it into my 110 cab right over here. So we're going to reach back there and do that. Right. And the other end, think it'll reach? Perfect. I'm going to put white to positive. I'm just going to jam it. Just going to jam it in one of the prongs here. Because the cable is because the copper wire here is really thick. Jam it in there, and I'll put the ground black to black. There we go. All right, put that here. Okay, so now we have this amp going into that speaker. So everything is connected. Coming out of this speaker, now we get this. Still not loud, but the sound seems a little better. Alright, let me turn this up. We are now dimed. Alright, let's bring some mids down. Oh, that's much better. So there you have it. There's the COOLMUSIC amplifier from Amazon. The good? $184. Shipped to your door. Nice and compact, super light, 2 channels. The knobs feel really good. Really nice laid out display, easy to understand. You got the bonus of headphones and auxiliary input, so you can play along with your songs on cell phone or whatever. You've seen, really easy to take apart, so if you wanted to mod this thing, probably be a fairly easy job. But the bad, it just doesn't deliver 50 watts of power. It's just not there. There's a hum, constant hum when the volume's cranked, which is where it would need to be if you were playing with anybody else in the room. The sound is, I don't know what to describe it, but the frequency of the tones just don't seem to carry any meat behind it. Upgrading to a Jensen P10R, for example, would probably bring this amp to another level, but you're looking at a $210 speaker here in Canada that you would be putting into a $184 amp. It doesn't really make much sense. So for me, this amp really doesn't serve a purpose. Anyway, if some of you are looking at these on Amazon and thinking, oh, maybe I should get one of those. I wonder how they work with pedals. I wonder how they sound. Well, now you know. Seems to work okay with pedals. Again, that speaker is the weak point of this amplifier. And the power output. It's not for me. But if you're an at-home bedroom player, you don't want loud anyway. This thing looks like a guitar amp. It's not like some weird little device. It feels like a guitar amp. You adjust it like a guitar amp, and you have the added bonus of headphones and auxiliary. So, and for 184 bucks, you can't really go wrong. It's a nice little unit. It just doesn't really deliver the sound that I kind of want to get out of an amplifier for me. But what do I know? I'm just a YouTuber from Prince Edward Island. You guys take care. God bless, and keep rocking your 6 string.